Everybody, welcome back to the AdviColor Podcast.
Let's go!
Today's going to be pretty interesting.
Welcome.
So stay tuned and hopefully we'll talk about something that interests y'all. Guys,
So anyway,
do you have anything
there's like
in mind?
Russians.
Oh, we're
in,
talking
like-
about the Russians. All right.
Yeah, aren't they in like in Alaska?
No.
That sounds okay. To be honest, if we'll to think about it, that to me that sounds like some sort of like song, like they got these all like post-apocalyptic
Russians
songs.
in Alaska, like the song.
That sounds like an end time song where they're like, it's just called like Russians in Alaska. Like, I guess I don't know, maybe that's like a sign of the end of the world or something.
Honestly, let's make it right now.
Maybe
Get a
pretty
guitar.
interesting. Devil, we're gonna invent the song called Russians. That's a song that Devil would come up with. I think. What do you think about that?
Russians in Alaska.
There are Russians in Alaska.
No, not. It's
Wait.
like a somber like country song.
You're right.
That's the kind of vibe I'm getting from the name.
Russians in Alaska.
Russians in Alaska.
They're taking all of our gas,
They're stealing all our gas.
making us look stupid, and while they're doing something with their ass. I don't know.
Dang, I can't believe
Licking.
he dipped on us today. That was his plan all along. You see, he does this a lot. Like, yeah, especially with the face reveal, he got everyone to do it, and then he didn't do it himself. So he's
I
like
didn't reveal nothing.
getting us to get screwed. I think he's setting us up to get screwed.
I don't want to get screwed. Sounds very
I
uncomfortable.
don't know if it's intentional or not, but it comes across that way. What do you guys think?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think he's trying to focus.
It's a little sus. I think maybe he's just trying to help us get like more views, because that's one way to do it. But I don't know how I feel about it.
Yeah.
Not to roast
All right,
Phoebe or anything.
Yeah, not to roast him or anything.
Jamie, we need a Jamie. Jamie, look that up.
Look what up. I'll be him.
I don't know. It's a good question. Anyways, let's see.
All right.
What is the most popular game in Africa? Let's look it up. What is the most popular
Jamie, pull that up. Pull it up, Jamie.
Most popular song in Alaska. Considering Alaska has a very small population, it's probably like something from Rick Astley.
What is the most popular video game in Alaska?
It's probably like Angry Birds or like a mobile game, because no one has time to play games in Alaska. You think they even have like power for all the time of the day?
Did I say Alaska or Africa? I said Africa.
Y'all want to do cold cases today?
Dude, that'd be kind of interesting, yeah.
Because you are talking to a future forensic science major, so.
Oh yeah,
I-
absolutely.
So you're like
I-
changing your major, or you're going to college soon, or what?
Yeah, I haven't graduated yet. I haven't graduated high school.
It's good to have the plan in place, though. That's pretty cool. Forensics, dude. That was that was like one of the few classes I took that was actually kind of interesting. Digital forensics. That'll be interesting.
Okay, so we have some options here. We can talk about the cold case murder of Crystal Belanowicz in 1995, the disappearance of Sherry Miller and Pam Jackson, 1971, the death of Pamela Shelley,
for this.
2001, murder of Rihanna Reason, 1993, and the murder of Sarah Lynn Winski, 2005. The murders of 3 prostitutes in 1990. The murder of Maria Rudolph, 1957.
The murder of the murderer. No,
Are you on like a cold case website right now?
No. The murder of Anna Palmer, 1998. Or the shooting death of Roy McCaleb, 1985.
Dang, this is old stuff. You got anything recent? I guess there's
anything
not,
more modern.
not that many modern cold cases, because police got their stuff together. Back in the day, they just had like a sheriff and like a deputy. You know what I mean? Like it's the Andy Griffith type deal with Barney Fife. Just some country cops, you know. Nowadays we got like state, federal, and FBI, CIA, and everything. They figure this stuff out quick. But is there anything more recent or no?
The murder of Anna Kane, 26, in 1988, who died. Oh wait. And they found her killer 2018. So it was solved 34 years later.
Wow. Takes a while, huh?
Well, no, it's just they go cold sometimes, you know? Like, cause it's not like forensic science isn't like the movies, you know. It doesn't take 5 minutes.
Oh, you know what? What's one thing that I found interesting about forensic science is, right, is they'll collect whatever data they can, right, and maybe they don't have the current technology to use it, but then maybe years down the line, especially when DNA was like before DNA could be tested, they still like collected it and whatnot, and then years later they were able to actually forensically analyze it to get evidence from it, which I thought was cool, that they collect stuff forward even if there's not currently a potential to get evidence. So that's an interesting thing to think about in these cases. Like I feel like not many of them, some of them for sure definitely have evidence that they just didn't have the technology to diagnose yet, but now they do, and so they're going back and like, hey, we can actually get this DNA tested and figure out exactly.
Oh, yeah. Here's one that you guys might like. The remains of Brittany Drexel. They were found. Her remains were found when she went missing 13 years before a man was charged in her death. It was on May 11th, 2022.
Oh shoot! That's when it was solved.
You hear about this one?
When it was discovered.
That's when it was discovered.
Dang! All right, let's check that one out. Where's that?
All
at?
right.
What state is this one in?
Okay, so South Carolina.
Oh shit!
The remains of Brittany Drexel were found in South Carolina. Drexel was last seen on April 25th, 2009. While on a spring break trip with friends in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. The 17-year-old had left home in Chile, New York, without telling her parents, who were going through a divorce. On April 25th, she left her Myrtle Beach hotel to visit a friend staying at another hotel. Surveillance footage showed Drexel leaving her friend's hotel later that night, but never returning on her own. After DNA and dental records confirmed that the remains were oh man, it really jumps ahead. It doesn't really give the whole story, but they apparently they found her remains somewhere and confirmed that, and DNA and dental records confirmed that the remains were Drexel's. Police soon arrested 62-year-old Raymond Moody for her kidnapping and murder. Moody has been a suspect since 2012, but it was not immediately made public with the evidence that led to his arrest. Wow. Authorities believe that Drexel's remains were buried on April 26, 2009, just one day after she was abducted. The coroner determined her manner of death to be strangulation.
Dang, that's not an easy thing to do. That and the dental records. So you think they're legit back then, and nowadays, I went to get in, and like standard procedure, they have like a 3D scanner they stick in your mouth, and they have like a full. They can basically 3D print you a whole new jaw from that shit. Like it's insane.
Yeah, dude.
Technology just gets better.
It's crazy what they can pull.
Yeah, like it's great. And then,
like how cops leave fingerprints at the scene when they every time they pull someone over, they leave a fingerprint on the car. Yeah, I did that when this girl was giving me a ride home. Yeah, this girl was giving me a car ride home from school, so I put my thumb on her brake light.
There you go.
So make sure if I were missing, they find me. You know.
Sounds like a difficult situation that you felt you had to leave a thumbprint there.
Dude, she sucked at driving. Dude, she almost rear-ended 3 people. She ran a stop sign. And then halfway through that stop sign, she goes, "Oh, a stop sign!" Slams on her brakes, and she's like, "Oh well," and then lets go of the brakes and just keeps going.
No.
I'm like, oh, okay.
Not
like
to
she
be
never came to a stop.
but that's a terrible driver. I don't care what.
She's just really stupid. It's not her fault. She's just really stupid.
Get some oxygen.
I paid her $60 to drive me home twice.
Bro, Uber's so much cheaper than that.
Yeah, but she needed the money.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, that's fair. Doing charity work, I guess. And getting a ride at the same time. Probably also needed a little bit of driving experience. That probably helped a bit.
Dude, she already has her license. That's what's concerning.
Yo, have you heard of the new license requirements they have now?
No.
So I didn't notice this until it came to Kentucky, but it's like across different states and whatnot. But your driver's license, you can't travel internationally with it anymore. Like you used to be able to travel within the United States anywhere with just your license. Of course, going out of America, you need your passport. But you used to be able to just use your license. But now that license is only good for working and driving. If you want to fly between the states and get on federal property and whatnot, you need a new level of identification that's called Real ID.
Yep.
What is that?
And basically what it is, what they do is, so your license only requires, I believe, your social security number and like a birth certificate. So the Real ID is like the whole 9 yards. So not only is it your social security, your birth certificate, it's also your proof of where you live, proof that you've lived in Kentucky for, I think it's at least a year or something like that. So you need to bring mail, postmarked mail. You need to bring pay stubs. I had to bring like a transcript from my college, and it was the most amount of documentation I've ever brought to anything. I was like, yo, this better mean I'm good, because like literally every document you could possibly have, I had to bring. Even like postmarked mail. I was like, what? I mean, but yeah, that was amazing. So I got that done, and I'm still waiting for it to come back.
Okay, what?
DMV's whack, man. But yeah, my personal hypothesis is that they're going to require the Real ID for people to vote now instead of just a regular license. That way, because immigrants are not going to have that many documents and whatnot, for sure. Like, they'll have a social security number, maybe even a birth certificate, like a photocopy of it, but they won't have a bunch of other documents and stuff. We got some comments coming in. Would you like to read that, Double?
Yeah, I gotta look at the stream.
Comments?
What the fuck? Make Double talk about how good he is at guitar. Oh boy. Oh, okay. Well, what do you wanna?
Welcome back.
What do you want me to? What do you want me to talk about?
I don't think you're supposed to talk about how good you are at guitar. I think you just play, and
I don't want to play. It's a podcast, not a music channel.
That's true. Yeah, if you want to see more, go ahead and follow WCL54 on Twitch, and I'm sure if you probably have some clips there people can check out if they really want to hear that guitar.
I will be right back.
I think so.
Heck yeah. Yeah, that's kind of the music department's kind of Double's own personal thing. It is cool when you do it live on the podcast, but we kind of talk here. I wish Kiwi would come.
Exactly.
I don't know.
We miss Kiwi. I bet Kiwi's doing the Sarah. He's practicing his Sarah McLachlan dog eyes in his mirror. Yeah, what were we talking about? We were talking about like cold cases, then we went on to like the dental records and stuff, and then talking about Real ID and like the verification that's needed. Like I feel like the next thing is for sure, I don't know what's next. They're gonna have to like scan your eye or some shit.
Like you'll have to.
I don't know, man. That would be cool.
It would.
Well, have you ever seen what's that movie called? Oh, I can't think of it right now. It's a dramatic opera, and it's Repo Man, the cybernetic opera, and they would steal people's like brain goo, and they would use it to power these artificial hearts, livers, any organ. Yeah. But I feel like, man, that's gonna be the next big thing that they're gonna use to identify people. Like they don't need like they'll only need like just a small sample of whatever is there, and they'll be able to know who you were, you know?
Yeah, like DNA verification. You just like
a small piece of bone marrow or something. Can they do bone marrow transplants?
Oh yeah.
I don't know. I may need to look that up.
They do that for people with like leukemia.
Wait, so that means we grow back our bone marrow?
It depends on what's going on with you, but I think as long as it's the same blood type, it can be transplanted.
Strange.
Yeah, but I'm no doctor. Don't quote me on that. Don't become a.
I feel like it would hurt.
On that idea.
Do they just scrape it out?
No, they like drill in there.
Ooh.
They like drill open the bone and then I guess put it in there, and then they like put like a spongy material that heals back into bone or something. It's just like a filler. It fills in the empty space and then the bone grows over it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What's going on?
So we got another. Oh goodness. We had a comment. Let's talk about our hope and dreams. Okay. What's our big goal in life? Okay. What's something that we are working towards now or thinking about working towards in the future? And personally, for me, obviously, this podcast is part of it.
Mm-hmm.
I want this to be a pretty dope thing. It'd be really cool if this could be a career, but my hopes aren't too high just yet, especially with the how many viewers we have. But we'll figure things out. But
my hopes and
I've
dreams.
been thinking about getting into like real estate. Like that way I can have
real estate is good.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, I want to be like a realtor, man. And it's easy. I have 7 IT certifications. And for real estate you only need 1. So I've already done that. Like I've gotten it like 7 times pretty much. All I need to learn is
what's your major right now?
CIT. Information technology.
Ooh.
Cybersecurity. So it's pretty complex and you don't get paid that much, where real estate is kind of like anyone can learn it. I mean, I know people stupider than me that I won't not to insult them, but their grades are not as good as mine, and they got in. So I'm not worried about it. I feel like it's something I could be good at with little effort, which is why I want to do it, because you only sell maybe a couple houses a year and you're set, and then I can just spend the rest podcasting, gaming, just hanging out, having fun. If I need to make money, I get to work or I get a part-time job, and
how they make a profit, right?
Yeah, so they make a commission on the sale of the house, and depending on how expensive the house is, the commission can be more or less.
They make 36%.
You're breaking up a little bit.
We're all breaking up a little bit. Are we all robots?
You're both robots. I think my internet might be dying.
Oh,
that sounds bad. What is going on here?
Oh boy. Is it Kiwi? Is he messing us up?
No, it was everybody.
Oh, there we go.
No, yeah, I think the region might have just changed.
You make a 3 to 6% commission on a
36. Oh heck yeah.
3 to 6.
Oh, 3. What do you mean? 3 points?
3 to 6. 3 to
like
6.
3 or 6.
Yeah, you get
and then the in between.
You get 3 if you're helping the person like buy the house, and you get 3 if you're helping sell the house. If you get both, you get 6. Yes, that is my plan for my life.
Oh shoot, we have the same hope and dream.
Yeah.
And we're both doing this.
I plan to do that.
But also
with a side of voice acting.
Yeah, so we kind of have like the same thing going on. We have something on the side that's actually fun, and then something that's gonna make us money.
Yeah,
kind of like the starving artist with the second job. You know what I mean?
Basically.
Yeah. And then we got Double here with his talent. He doesn't need a job. He just,
Oh,
he just
I'm pumping out an album like next month.
Oh, sick, dude! You gotta put that shit on iTunes so people can listen.
I'm gonna put it on Spotify.
Oh yeah, release it everywhere. Get that.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Are you gonna work with a studio, or you're gonna do it?
No.
Yeah, because that's the thing. Studios, like they own your music, right? And you only get like a percentage. But if you release it all by yourself, then you get everything.
I mean, I'll just see how it goes, man.
But I mean, producers definitely help out, but their contracts are whack. I don't know.
Yeah, man. Especially because like I'm starting from like the bare minimum.
Yeah, it's the same thing with like Twitch. I mean, you get in the partner program, but they own your content. Like if you become it may be like good for you, but they get most of it.
But I want all of my music to be recorded from like a live setting, like a live. I want it to have that live feel to it because I love that sound, man. Mm-hmm. I love that. It's just like you hear the chatter of the audience, and then you hear that drum going, and the bass comes in, boo doo 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 doo.
Yeah. Also,
and
it's an experience as opposed to a recording, right? Like a recording is
exactly.
But it's not the entire. It's not the visual. It's not the place. It's not the environment. It only captures that one sense. Whereas like actually being there and experiencing it, you get the full package.
Well, I wanted to like have that live feeling because if it doesn't have that live feeling, I feel like you won't get like that energy. It doesn't. I feel like the performer doesn't have the same energy as they would if it was live. Because for instance, Motley Crue, all their songs, they're pretty high up there in the vocal range, but when they get up there live, it's even higher because of that. Because it's just live. It's so much more different. Yes. And I feel like that really pumps it into the listener. If
that's another perspective. Yeah, because like if you're just in a studio, you're just kind of like, if you mess up, you just sing it over again and again and again, and you probably definitely lose some motivation at the moment. But if it's live, that's like a one-time, like you only have one chance at this. So
I see exactly so really much better out. Whenever it's in front of people.
You still practice, but like there's actually a point to it.
So it's like damn, this dude can actually like do this live.
That's cool. Yeah.
I don't know. That's my hopes and dreams. I want to pump out an album live in front of an audience.
Yeah, and I think that's maybe that kind of idea is one of the reasons I'm doing podcasting, because before this I used to just record videos on YouTube where I would just talk to the camera, and then if you mess up, you can just start over and whatnot. And
yeah,
I don't know. It felt really weird. I just couldn't get used to it. Well, I did practice and I did get better at it, but I think I like podcasting more because it's live. It's more genuine. It comes across better. You know what I mean?
Right.
Well, that's cool. Okay,
yeah.
So we were speaking of like jobs and stuff. Like if you couldn't do your main thing, like John, if you couldn't do voice acting, what job would you do? Like what job would you pick if you had to? Besides real estate. Is John with us? I don't think he's
John.
He's gone. We lost him. I guess I'll go with you, Double. Double, if you couldn't do music, what would you be doing? Well, probably just forensics, right?
I don't know, man. They kind of went hand in hand. I wouldn't have had the confidence to do music if I did.
You'd probably be a DJ.
I'd probably be a fucking dipshit doing nothing.
Yeah, I remember seeing this one TikTok of the DJ where he had all the music ready to go, and he was just like playing with like games on his laptop while he was there. The music was already taken care of. It's like once it's done, it's done. You don't really, it's just it's a playlist. Dude, but honestly, DJs make a lot of money, so that's a pretty sweet gig.
I don't know.
For the amount of work you actually do, versus
yeah, dude, that's what I'm saying, dude. I'm so much against the fucking DJing. But the
thing is,
because I hate pressing a button.
So it is like they don't do much, right? But the thing is, the people that are managing the business don't know how to do what they do. They don't know how to get good quality music. They don't know how to use a computer. You know what I mean? Like they have to get someone else to do it for them, right? And the DJs are these little, like little kiddos who grew up on technology, and then okay, well you just click play. You got to make sure it's the right quality, and and then it's relatively easy. It's kind of like basically like your grandparents calling you to fix technology. It's the same thing going on with DJs. The company, like the club owners, are like, they don't know how to manage this stuff, and they got better things to do, so they're just gonna hire some kid to do it for them who knows what he's doing. Right. But then the kids, they really don't have to do much, so it really is a good gig. But yeah, I feel like competitive pricing could end that career for a lot of people, because you really don't do much.
I mean, the company could save money and just buy a jukebox.
Not everybody knows how to be a DJ, right? Like, how do you, what do you just show up and play music? Like, it's something you have to get into as well. So there's a bit of a gate there.
Oh yeah.
I mean, you can't just buy a jukebox, put it in the corner, like one of those electronic jukeboxes.
That would be sick. I fucking love jukeboxes.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you like a retro
like
one?
One of those
original?
Original?
No, I'm talking about like the super fancy, stupid ones that they have, and like fancy bowling alleys where you just go up there, put the song in you want, and it starts playing it on the.
That's the thing I like about
speakers
those.
Everywhere.
I would pay money to Rickroll everybody. I would do. I play the Rick Astley song. 50 cents, all right. Just have it on loop. That'd be funny.
You see, I just play Michael Jackson whenever I do those.
What kind of songs do you guys like?
I like the blues a lot. Blues is good. You're right. But like, I'm into like all kind of music, like rock, classic rock, country.
Loads of comments here.
A lot.
I'm reading all of them.
Reading all of them? Read them all out loud, because I don't have that pulled up right now.
All right. Well, let's start from the first one. Make Double talk about how good he is at guitar. And then the next one says, that guy is hot.
I mean, true.
The next one says, Joe, talk about your hopes and dreams. And while Joe was talking about, while we were talking about drilling bone marrow, they said, I'll let Double drill me with his bone. And the next one says, God, I'd love to hear Double live. And it was just a bunch of Craigasms.
We're live right now.
And then it says, Double would be doing me if he didn't have music. I'd pay money for Double to roll on me.
He's on a roll.
I can't fucking guess.
Who's on this person's account?
I don't know.
That's the wrong account, bro.
Then he'd be sent to horny jail. What were we talking about?
I lost my train of thought.
Choo.
Oh, we were talking about what music we like. You said blues.
Yeah, I like blues, but I like the blues, but I don't really play the blues, you know? I play because I play a mix between, I try to mix psychedelic rock and like kind of rockabilly type stuff, you know? Like it has blues feel to it, but it's not the blues. Like it's breaking every rule that the blues has.
Oh, so it's like, yeah, it's different. So
it's like
blues is kind of
modern blues,
a little old school, but it's very strict, like with the like what type of like blues it is. You know what I mean?
I mean, it's relatively loose depending on which song it is. But if you're running a tight schedule, you know, and it's like one of those songs, you know, you really have to like keep it good.
Very specific like thing you have to hit.
But I have my own play style, so I just play how I play.
Right.
And it's usually, you know, my fingers, they just do other things than that others do, you know?
It's interesting to think about. It's like a fingerprint, but like for sound. Like you have your own like.
Yeah.
Soundprint. Yo, that would be a sick band name. Soundprint.
It's not your dad's account.
No.
Oh, it's not.
It's your sister.
I don't know who that is. I don't know.
You said it's your sister. What the?
I don't know who that is.
Hey, yo, what?
Hold on, what? What did he say?
What did you say? That does kind of remind me. You ever know those TikToks where the dudes embarrass their girlfriend by like yelling that they're their sister in public whenever they try to be romantic? Dude,
like whenever they're ordering food.
Hilarious.
They whenever like they order food and like they kiss their girl and they're like, "Oh, you're the best big sister ever," and then they walk away and leave the cashier to pick up the pieces.
I'm like, hey, dude, that's hilarious, dude. I don't know, something about public shaming is I find it so funny.
Yes.
So my question: do y'all get embarrassed easily in public or no?
Absolutely.
No. That's good.
When I'm with my family, yes, but when I'm by myself, I have a lot of integrity.
That's cool.
Yeah. I agree with that. Yep. Because I cringe a lot more. Because
like, damn, I'm actually related to these fucking people.
Agreed.
So that's not regular embarrassment. That's like secondhand. Like you're seeing the weirdness of them, and kind of it makes you.
Yeah, because my family walks around like they're in some sort of fucking sitcom, and they like to talk to people like they're in one, and then they make comedy like they're in one. I'm like, stop, please do it.
I feel like a lot of people do.
They're cool people.
Because I go.
No, they're weird.
People if they've seen.
No, they're cool.
Seen the clown that hides from gay people a lot.
I'm like, do you know who I am? I play sad cowboy music. Y'all need to reflect that. Y'all need to reflect the sad cowboy music I play.
Would you make your own like musical ringtone? Would you make a riff for your own like ringtone on your phone? That'd be sick.
I did. I think I could play it.
Oh shoot, play it. I want to hear this, man.
It's
like you make a.
It's Little Wing by Stevie Ray Vaughan. I mean, I tried my best to record it as good as I could, but here it is. I think recorded my own.
That's actually kind of cool. You know, back in the old days, people used to use their car radio and their flip phone to record their like voicemails, so they could have like music in the background.
Their car radios.
Yeah, dude, that was the only way to pirate music. You'd record it from the radio, bro.
Oh, that's what you meant. My brother still does that.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
He has a flip phone?
I mean, no, he had like a super old iPhone 2.
Dude, yeah, I have some. Dude, those old phones, they last. Some phones be lasting too long. You know what I mean?
Some can just block.
I found some
phones last too long. Who is that?
Like phones.
Who's Juliet?
I don't know.
A spectator.
I guess so.
Their server muted because this is anyone can join, but not anyone can talk. So if you want to say something, just hop in. Just write it in the chat there.
The live chat or the.
If you want to be like speak on the podcast, you're welcome to sign for an application there.
All right, chat. Ask us some questions that we can answer.
They're just getting the best experience here instead of on Twitch. They're hearing it directly from the source. Cut out the middleman.
Exactly. What's up, Juliet? How you doing?
It's that extra live. This not only is it live, but now they have like zero latency, so it's like direct.
Oh, snap attack!
They hit the deal right there.
We're talking to you. This is a live stage.
But yeah, dude, the iPhone 4S, dude. I'm like, bro, can this phone even turn on? And it did. and it works. And I'm like, yo, what is this operating system? You remember like iOS 6, dude?
iOS 6.
We're at iOS 16 now. They make a new one. Like
time for me to tune out because I am not an Apple user.
16 years ago was iOS 1. That's when iOS came out.
16 years ago.
At least 16.
Was when I was born.
So iOS is about old as you.
Yeah.
So this phone is from 2010. That's crazy.
Oh yeah,
and it still freaking works. Actually, you can't install like any apps because the apps don't support it anymore. But I also found this 5S, which is a bit newer, and it only goes up to iOS 12 because of the processor. And then, yeah, it's crazy.
I remember when the iPhone 7 was the hottest thing in town.
Dude, I do too. That was sick.
It was waterproof and everything.
Dude, heck
yeah.
Well, it was water resistant up to like 30 feet.
Same difference.
You got a new comment. Double play. They want Double to play live. If you want to, you know what? I can play a clip from his Twitch. Thanks for the follow.
I could play live. I changed my stream.
Make Double play live.
Oh, what is your stream now? Would you change it?
No, I changed my strings, not my stream.
Oh, strings. He's trying to hide from everybody.
Nino have strings.
I can do my.
There are no strings on me.
Yeah, what if we did like a karaoke night? I feel like that'd be so out of sync in like Discord.
Karaoke night. I feel like that'd be so out of sync in like Discord.
My bad, boys.
My bad. Yeah, just
bad.
That's like
playing back the.
There's an echo in here. My bad. I unplugged my headphone.
Echo.
I could play this new song I've been working on. I was gonna do it for my headline.
Oh, cool. Give us a short preview, if you will.
I'll just play the beginning part. I won't even sing.
But that's what we're here for.
Oh shit, my bad.
That's why I'm.
Can you hear it?
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
It makes me feel like I'm in a Vietnamese restaurant.
Oh, bro, that's all American. The bass is really good.
Tell me when you're done because it's very, very loud. Actually,
I was
remind me to turn you up whenever you're done.
Raised by South Texas man. That's all I'm gonna
do. That was good. Yeah, I want to hear that on Spotify, bro.
Are you a tenor, baritone? Like what?
He's everywhere.
I was a fucking baritone. I lost it though. I became a bass.
You became a bass guitar? How does that work?
No!
Like a bass singer.
I know what you mean. Yeah, it's called growing up, you know?
Oh.
Can't hit those.
Like, I'm a solid baritone, but
I thought my voice was done changing and then it got deeper and now I can't access that higher register.
You just gotta practice.
In the school choir, I'm forced to be a tenor.
Oh.
So, and I'm a baritone.
Oof.
I can play bass really well. But baritone's like right in between.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stretch them chords.
Would you say that Elvis is a baritone?
Elvis?
I'd say Elvis is
It's like a lower baritone, I'd say.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
I mean, I don't really like Elvis. He's kind of an asshole.
Why? What happened to Elvis? Like, what made
he started Johnny Cash on speed. That's why Johnny Cash died of diabetes.
Diabetes.
Yeah.
I didn't know there was a correlation between speed and diabetes.
Because it has sugar in it.
Really?
It also fucks with your pancreas.
I wouldn't know anything about that.
Maybe not the sugar part. The sugar part might not be true, but it definitely fucks with your pancreas.
I wonder if that's what happened to Steve Jobs.
I don't know.
Pancreatic cancer too. But that was like the area where people were like openly taking drugs and stuff. So
I don't know. Maybe.
Joe, can you do something like that? Something like what? Like sing and play?
Like what? Sing really well?
Sing and play. So instruments?
Can you sing?
I wanted to learn drums, but I'm not too good at that yet. I know a little piano.
Can you sing?
Violin,
is my
guitar.
question.
Can I sing? Well, that's very objective because anyone can sing.
Can you sing well?
Are you any good or not? And me, people tell me I sound good, but when I hear recordings of my singing, I don't enjoy it.
Sing us something. Sing us something. Sing us something, Joe.
Something I could sing.
Sing me a song.
Sing me a song. I don't know.
Sing us something, Joe.
I'll give you
Sing us something, Joe.
I'll give you an
Everybody wants it.
I'll give you an easy one. Okay, so this is "Can't Help Falling in Love" by Elvis Presley.
Oh yeah, that's
a pretty easy one.
Everybody knows that one.
Yeah.
I think I've sung that a couple times. Let's see.
Okay.
Should I turn on some
I'll sing it real
reverb?
quick. I'll sing it real quick. Why can say
Sound like a professor.
only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you. I was just
Dun 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 dun. What's that? I can't remember the lyrics.
for
Wise men say only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you. That sounds kind of gay.
I mean,
bro.
if you actually tried, you could. Like, if you try to get really good at singing, you could. I can see you have talent.
Talent? What do you mean?
Yeah, you got talent. You can control your voice well. You just don't have power.
Chat seems to think so.
Yeah, I used to like to do a lot of karaoke, like in VR chat actually, but haven't done that in a while. Now that I have a good mic, though, I should probably get my money's worth out of it. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. Hey Joe, read the chat. Read the chat, Joe.
Use that voice on me, Daddy Joe.
What the fuck?
Hey, let's do that. Let's do that.
Is this
Can't do
Kiwi?
Nope. It's
Is that
that
Kiwi
girl
signing this to
767.
alternate account? He's trying to get us famous, bro. That's the way to do it.
I guess, dude.
But I don't know, the problem with me is like on the spot, my brain goes blank, which is really annoying because maybe if I like actually try to do more impromptu stuff and like improvisation. Yeah.
Improvisation.
Then I'd be like, like a lot of people, a lot of singers, not only are they good in practice and like have good control, but their improv is impeccable. Like they can improvise stuff on the spot, and that's something I've never done. So when people ask me to sing, I always draw a blank. But you know, that takes practice. You know,
you gotta push into that higher register because you got a natural higher register.
It's the difference between like having someone plan something for you and like doing your own thing, like kind of what you do, where you have your own artistic style and everything. Me, I kind of like, well, I just like, I can copy the sound of like an artist that I think sounds cool, but I don't have my own style. Now, one thing I have been practicing a little bit is like trying to say words in like my own register instead of like copying another accent or like the way someone else sings. Because like
yeah, dude,
that's what
you know who I used to copy all the time. I used to copy Ray Charles all the time until I realized it didn't sound anything like him. Yeah, I was like, oh, but me trying to sound like him, I actually sound more like myself than I do like him.
It's weird. Yeah, it's like when you sound like yourself, you sound better. But when you're learning to do that, it's weird because you're like, it's something new for me. Like just using my own like the way I speak, my own like accent, because I do have a bit of a drawl, like a southern drawl, a bit. So when I sing, it sounds kind of whack, like when I try to use my natural accent. But who knows? We're gonna be the next pop stars, bro.
We're gonna be.
You see, I don't have that speaking natural draw. But like sometimes when I sing, it just comes out. It's just a super bad southern draw. And it's like
listen to too much country music, I guess.
Yeah, and then after singing, you can barely understand me. Cause like take Joe Diffie, any song by Joe Diffie for example. Like the first line is, well, I got my first truck when I was 3, drove 100,000 miles on my knees. You know, I just slip into a really fucking stupid southern draw.
Now, what if you
like, oh, hey, how you doing, boy?
With your own natural voice? What would that sound like? Like, just imagine.
It would sound exactly like you just heard.
Just like.
Well, I got my first truck when I was 3.
And then add like just the pitch to it, the right pitch.
It would sound like Johnny Cash trying to sing it. Well, I got my first truck when I was 3. Drove 100,000 miles on my knees.
That's what I'm saying. See, like it's like faking the accent versus like embracing your natural your natural voice. It's interesting.
Like I have to focus not to go into that southern draw, otherwise
because like
no one would understand
you're used to copying stuff, like you copy it. But when you have your own style, you need to do it your own way. But it's hard to like switch out from that. But gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah, man. Oh, there's a lot of them. What are you hunting for?
Hunting.
Oh, this is something I just realized is that Wellerman is a super long song.
The Weatherman? What's the
Wellerman? There once was a ship that put to sea, and the name of the ship was the Billy of Tea. The wind blew up there, about up down the road, my bully boys rolled low. Soon may the Wellerman come to bring sugar and tea.
I want to know what this sounds like.
Go, leave and go. Dude, that's so catchy. I remember listening to a remix of that, and I was like, yo, this stuff slaps.
Dude, I listened to it on Assassin's Creed 4, man. That was the first time I heard that shit.
Before he take that whale in tow. Soon may the Wellerman
come to bring
us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tugging is done, we'll take our leave and go. Before that boat had hit the water, the whale's tail came out and caught her. All hands to the side and pooned and fought her when she dived down.
Why do you know all of it?
It's a good song. It's very catchy. I can never remember the part after like the whale.
Yeah, it's a story about a whale.
It was like one of my running music songs because it has a really nice cadence to it.
I don't have running music.
Oh, should I have? By the way, John, you should give us a little voice acting preview. Let's hear.
Yeah.
Cool as crap, bro. I know you got something. I know you've been working on stuff. What do you sound? You do Batman, right? Let's hear it.
Batman.
I do Batman.
Gotham.
Ah.
I sound like Gollum.
I feel like it'd be better.
I need to find a good, just a random casting call.
I'm Batman.
And steal their audition
Vengeance.
Gotham's
night.
I'm a knight in the darkness. Have you seen that meme where it's like I'm Skylar White, yo, and my husband is Walter White, yo.
Walter White, yo.
Yeah.
Mr. White.
Yo, Mr. White, let's go cooking.
My name is Heisenberg.
My name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die.
Oh, dude, I watched that movie the other day. Dude, you can't get over that movie. That movie's
My name is
sick.
Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die.
Prepare to die.
Father.
Dude, have
You
you ever,
killed my
you ever
father.
heard that Andre the Giant like had gas on the set the whole time?
Yeah, dude, he was blowing mega fart.
Dude, I would have hate to been there. You already know that was.
I mean, it was outside, so it wouldn't really matter that much.
Just think about it. You're trying to have a serious
that's where
scene.
global warming came from, bro.
Oh no!
Yeah, that's where.
Oh no, man! Yuck!
Bro, you looked up, there was a hole in the ozone layer right there.
Dude, just from one.
It wasn't just
Oh,
one, bro. It
yeah,
was like a
go.
whole minute long.
So I have this talent that most
You have a
people
talent?
don't know, like, don't know how I do it.
He's
But
better
I-
than us, stronger.
I do an armpit fart without any hands.
The
Like,
next generation of armpit farts.
Living in my
next
basement.
generation of human races.
Living in my basement?
That's a great show.
Yeah.
The next generation of human arm parts.
That's a serial killer show now. We done did it now, boys. Yo, what you're like as a narrator, I feel like you'd be great. Like I feel like you would be like a sports narrator or something.
I actually want to convince the principal of my school for me to do like the introductories of our senior, like our JV.
And number 42 coming in to life.
Joe.
Oh, and he dunks on the opposition. Absolutely destroyed.
More of like the introduction of people because I got that voice.
Dude, that
Could you run through an introduction of me?
And for our starting lineup, number 69, double.
Let's go.
And it plays like the whole theme song and everything. Yo.
No, dude. Oh.
On the AdviColor roster, we have our two special guests.
And on our AdviColor roster, we have our two special guests,
Heck,
Double and Joe.
Yo.
the next generation.
I'm
of
now the host.
podcasting.
The next generation of podcasting.
It's not Joe Rogan. It's better. We don't have Jamie, but we got Kiwi. That sounds like an ad read. It sounds like an ad read. Coming up next for our sponsor, Kiwi. Do you ever need to look things up? Do you ever wish you could ask Jamie? Well, look no further. You've come to the right place. Starting now for the low price of $19.99, you can have your very own personal robotic assistant in your very home today. Call 6969-8969. That's 8969-8969. I don't know. The thing
That's
is, dude, if you got paid for it,
69.99999.
would you like do an ad read? Like if ad read come up to you and like just wanted you for like Raid Shadow Legends or NordVPN, you'd probably be like the dude for that.
Yes. definitely.
I
mean, they pay thousands, right?
Do a quick one. Like, I feel like you could be better than all the other ones that you hear out there.
What do you mean? Like
I feel like I could pick up your, like, if I saw an ad, I could probably recognize your voice from it. Be like, yo, I know who that is. That's the boss from the sauce. I don't know.
I don't know what I would say for one of those. I would have to be like given a script.
Well, that's the thing, because you wouldn't want every sponsor, right? What's something that'd be like on brand for you? Like, I would say like a gym or something, like Crunch Fitness, maybe.
Honest? Do you want to work out? No. Do you want to stop being a lazy couch potato? Do you want to get off your body?
Are you a fat bastard on your own couch? Well, do I have the product for you?
Crunch Fitness, where you can do deadlift.
My goodness, that'd be sick though. But then, what I want to know, what like separates a amateur voice actor from like a professional one?
So look at me and then look at John, and then there you go.
Yeah, he's a professional. I'm an amateur.
No. I was talking about me being the amateur and you being the professional.
Oh, okay. I think it's just the connections, right? Because anyone can say anything, right? And anyone can practice enough to be good at it. But not everybody knows.
But it's the uniqueness of your voice. How unique can you get your voice being, boy?
It's not even that. It's more of like focusing on the emotion behind it. Because anyone can like try to be cool, right? But it
formula.
Perfectly
No,
on
I was the wrong person.
the Krabby Patty formula. Mr. Graham.
Still working the cash register, Squiddy.
Money.
Money.
SpongeBob, my boy.
Mr. Squidward, I should kick your fucking ass. Squidward!
Yeah.
No, Patrick, mayonnaise is not an instrument.
Mayonnaise is not an instrument.
Mayonnaise is not an instrument.
Can you do the SpongeBob laugh?
I thought I knew how to do it. It's a...
That's it.
No, I don't know how to do it.
Can you do the platypus thing?
There you are.
No. I don't know who does that shit. Apparently that girl can do it in real life.
Perry.
That's the best you're getting from me.
Perry the platypus, that was completely unexpected. Perry the platypus? A platypus? Perry the platypus?
That was such a good show.
Perry the Santa platypus?
I feel like you would be good like doing that theme song, like the theme song.
Doofenshmirtz to Evil Incorporated.
Doofenshmirtz Evil Incorporated.
Oh no, that one. There's 104 days of summer vacation.
And school comes in.
Nah, you don't have enough nasal to it. It needs more nasal. You need that fucking that Armstrong sound. It's 104 days of summer vacation to the long just to end it. Yeah.
My generation is finding a good way to spend it.
Like maybe
Building a
imagine that as,
rocket,
like, a
or fighting a
hard
mommy, or climbing up the Eiffel Tower. Discovering something that doesn't exist, or giving a monkey a shower.
Oh
That's
my
legit.
gosh.
Something about a
All
Doderberg.
voice actors.
That's
now. Imagine what would we sound like in an anime? If we were all characters. I
get an ass. I don't know.
I'd have a hard New York accent. Like, hey, get the fuck out of here.
What is
it?
What's it to ya?
It's like a really laid back mob boss. Like, hey, get the fuck out of here.
Let me call my cousin Vinny and see what he has to say.
I'd be like some rage freak.
That'd be sick.
like I feel like a Red Hulk or a Mr. Krabs kind of vibe. I think I could do that.
I think you could do it too. Bro, you gotta get on that, you know what I'm saying? I want to see your name in the credits so I can dox you. Wait.
So you can dox me? No.
I'm reading these chat comments.
Because I'm reading.
Yeah, John, go ahead.
It's more important.
John, why don't you read all of them?
Where's it at? Where do we start?
Start somewhere.
John, you should use that talent on me. No. I'd be convinced, John.
Use it or lose it.
You had me in a seconds. The nostalgia.
No, do it in like in an accent that you think that person has.
The nostalgia.
Like,
I'd be convinced, John. No.
yeah, that's perfect.
You'd had me in seconds. The nostalgia. Joe, what else can you do? Hardy eyes, hardy eyes.
I can compile links in 15 minutes. I can cook minute rice in 59 seconds.
The Fitness Gram Pacer Test is a multi-stage aerobic capacity test.
Give us your best growl. Or like
No.
like a wolf or like a
How deep can you get that growl there?
You know what I mean? Like
Oh wait, like
give it a woof. Give it a snarl. Give it a nice snarl.
Hasn't been an hour yet. Holy shit.
Oh, you ever like send people like animal noises, like voice in like the voice messages, like the voice recordings?
No, I'm gonna do that right now.
That's some furry shit, man. That doesn't count.
no!
Somebody clip that. Roar.
Who disturbs my slumber?
God dang, they clipped that.
Oh, who lives in a pineapple under the sea? Sponge!
Earthy. That was good.
Ooh, lives in a pineapple under the sea.
Yes.
That's hilarious.
That sounded like the cookie from Shrek.
Cookie Monster?
But how does that
the
go?
cookie.
It's like
Hold on, I can start one of my friends group chat. Hold on.
muffin man.
Yeah.
Lord Father, some
Let's
of
see who
us may
sends-
die, but that's a sacrifice I'm willing to make.
That's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. Some of you may die.
Some of you may die, but that is a sacrifice I am willing to make.
These are the audio messages of the fucking dudes I'm friends with. They're all sending it back one by one. This is the first one.
Anyone got like a dolphin?
Here's the second one.
I am Optimus Prime. No, I can't do an Optimus Prime. Anyway.
Oh man, I didn't get that on recording.
Fitness Gram Pacer Test is a
Here it is.
multi-stage. The Fitness Gram Pacer Test is a multi-stage aerobic capacity test.
So one of them said,
Do it in a New York accent, like.
"Hey yo, the Fitness Gram Pacer Test. Come on, go what's it do, yeah? You know what to do. Get the fuck on.
It's a
Ready,
multi-stage
one."
aerobic capacity test that progressively gets more
Russian
difficult as you
accent.
continue.
The fitness gram pacer test.
The fitness gram pacer test.
You do not pass, we shoot, okay?
We only accept the finest into our ranks.
The absolute finest of German architecture.
Mm-hmm.
The best engineering.
Anyway.
Bro, it's been an hour, bro. Cut the stream, bro. It's been an hour and 10 minutes.
Well, that was a good hour and 10 minutes.
That was good. We should just,
Really flew by.
It got
You guys want to
really
end it
good at
there?
the
Yeah.
end.
Anything you want to sign off?
Now continue it. We need to I need to find some horror video narrator.
Y'all should follow me to my stream because I'm about to go play a show.
Seal 54. Download and play now, free from the App Store. Check
There
it
was
out.
a picture of me. There was a picture of me in my phone. Wait, there was a picture in my phone. There was a picture of me on my phone. Of me sleeping. I live alone. Yeah,
yeah.
I don't like
Must
that.
have
I
been
don't
the
like
cat.
that. No.
Oh, are you doing like copy pasta?
Like a random. That's a horror story, but
Oh,
like
the
that.
2-sentence horror stories. You know, your mom. The end.
Voice actor nation. What kind of voice actor?
The best, guys. You know what's going. You know what time it is. You know what to do. Again, thanks everybody for watching. This has been the AdviColor Podcast. We hope you had a very fantastic time. I know I did have
Fantastic time. I hope you have a very fantastic time on your
What we
way.
have here is some vodka. Pass around. We shoot at a gun.
We shoot. We pass it around. We sometimes do Russian roulette. but
Welcome to FPS Russia.
There's only one bullet. But it's not a revolver. It is a
But it's
semi-automatic.
RPG. Only need one bullet.
Only need one bullet. It is. It is airplane with nuke. So only need one bullet.
But yeah, thanks again,
let's
everybody. Adios.
We will see you all next time.